Now, students at the Next Gen Academy in Albuquerque learned a valuable lesson about texting and driving yesterday. AT&T's Texting While Driving simulator simulates the real-life dangers of texting while behind the wheel, and students tried and failed to text and drive using the device.
Right, AT&T says texting and driving causes more than 100,000 car crashes in the U.S. every year, so very, very dangerous. And a couple of those kids I know did not fare.
Oh, I thought you meant you know
that. They didn't fare so well. I know that they didn't do well. They crashed. Like, and if it'd been real life, they would have been in big trouble.
Exactly.
So
I think it was a really valuable lesson because I think we hear it all the time and we all know that that's the truth, but it's like until you're actually in a moment like that, and thank goodness it was obviously a simulated moment, but that said, I think it definitely taught a valuable lesson.
Good lesson, right? Well, the Blackberry is back from the dead. Research in Motion, the company behind the Blackberry, has a new name and 2 new products in an effort to catch up to Apple's iPhone and devices running Google's Android system. So it's got some competition there, but RIM is changing its name to Blackberry and has unveiled its first 2 phones with the new Blackberry 10 system.
Interesting. The Q10 will have a physical keyboard, while the Z10 will have that touchscreen keyboard. But both will allow users to easily toggle between their personal and their corporate data, which, you know, I think that's always been an issue. I have an iPhone and a Blackberry, actually, and I feel very antiquated when I use my Blackberry because I'm so used to touchscreen. You know, so
it is. It's tough to switch back.
So I'm glad that they're giving those options, and we're going to have a lot more today on technology with Jim when he's coming up in the next after the next break.
He's got some cool stuff.
Very cool.
Especially for the swiping.
Yeah, well, we love learning new technology, so you'll want to stick around for that. Now, in the meantime, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has okayed a Pennsylvania university's plan to dispense the morning after pill from a vending machine. That's right, Plan B is the over-the-counter emergency contraceptive. It is available without prescription at pharmacies all over the country.
Right, but here's the controversy. So officials at Shippensburg University say even though Plan B is easily available to students, the fact that it's being sold out of a vending machine is drawing a lot of criticism. And they say the vending machine is located inside the health center, and then an additional card reader has been installed that students must use before they can access the machine. So that sounds weird.
It does.
To me.
It just sounds a little odd. I don't know. It's such a big deal what that represents is such a big deal. Certainly a controversial issue across our nation. So to have it so easily accessible, it's a little bit scary. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how I feel about that
either.
one. Well, now you're in the know. Now, they also say no taxpayer dollars are used for the vending machine, which dispenses Plan B for the $25 that it costs. So it is $25, and yeah, I mean, we'll keep you posted on this. I feel like I should just plead the fifth.
I'm sure there's some interesting, answers for some of that stuff, but very controversial, I'd say.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, leave your competition in the dust with this Pee-Wee Herman inspired bicycling skin suit. Take a look.
Yes, this suit will surely give you the edge by distracting anybody following you.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my goodness. It's available at Podium for $150. Listen, I loved Pee-Wee Herman's Playhouse. That was a great show. But I don't know how I feel about the skin suit.
That'd be interesting to see.
I don't know.
Not cheap either.
No.
$150.
Hey,
But
listen.
hey, it's like the real thing, so hey, it'll help you get faster, I think.
Exactly. Well, that's Pee-Wee Herman. Now let's move on to another iconic character, Ken. I'm sorry, Ken, but Barbie is just not that into you. When this real-life Barbie met real-life Ken, the sparks just didn't fly. Instead, Barbie had some harsh words for the man who compared her to a drag queen.
Oh yeah, they didn't say very nice things about each other. Barbie, of course, on the right is a Ukrainian model who has gained fame for her Barbie-esque physique, spent a lot of money on that physique too. And Ken, a New York native, spent $100,000 on 30 surgeries to look like a Ken doll.
I think it was actually 90 surgeries.
90 surgeries.
That's a lot of surgeries. But
90?
You know, hey, look at him.
Wow.
He looks like he had 90 surgeries. I'm sorry, Ken, but you do. I mean, that guy looks like a plastic
Well, that's the whole
Ken
idea,
doll.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, it worked. But obviously the sparks didn't. Listen, I don't know about you. We've talked about this. I'm a huge Barbie fan. When I was a kid, I lived for Barbies. I was like the last one out of all my friends to stop playing Barbies. I admit it. Were you one of the first or the last?
Oh, I didn't play with Barbies for too much. I like Barbies some, but I was like a geek. Yeah, not a normal.
And I was a little frou-frou girly girl.
I was like reading books, space stuff of that, weather.
Who would think that real live dolls would meet up? And when these two live dolls met up at the photo shoot, there just was no love connection. So that's just the way it worked.
All. Yeah, and her waist too, isn't it like really tiny? I think she had surgeries to make it like one of the tiniest waists you can have, like Barbie.
Unproportioned. I mean, it's not the way a woman's body really is. So let's all just be happy with who we are and stay healthy. And I'll leave it at that.